the first speaker to regain the office in some 50 years, and her second term, from 2019 to 2023, became potentially more consequential than the first, particularly as the Democratic Party's antidote to Trump.
The great Nancy Pelosi announces retirement from Congress. She will not seek re-election next year. You guys are not going to believe what I just found. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider Show. The great Nancy Pelosi will not seek re-election next year after almost 40 years in Washington. Do you guys believe that? Almost 40 years in Congress. You guys are not going to believe what I just found. I don't know, maybe it could be one of the reasons she decided to retire. Let's take a look. All right, Nancy Pelosi announces retirement from Congress. Nancy Pelosi said she would not seek re-election. The California Democrat made history as the first female Speaker of the House of Representatives. That's a great accomplishment for her. I mean, I'm happy for her as well. During her 2 stints leading the House, she was instrumental in the passage of President Barack Obama Affordable Care Act and clashed aggressively with President Donald Trump. All right, that's her right there. Let's take a look here. Nancy Pelosi, the California Democrat who made history as the first female Speaker of the House of Representatives, said Thursday she will not seek re-election to Congress next year. Let me know what you guys think about this. I want to show you guys something that I found that could be one of the reasons she would not seek re-election next year. Pelosi, 85, has served in the House for nearly 4 decades, presiding over the passage of major legislation and serving as a leading opposition figure against President Donald Trump. There has been no greater honor for me than to stand on the House floor and say, I speak for the people of San Francisco. Pelosi said in the video posted on social media, I have truly loved serving as your voice in Congress. She said, that is why I want you, my fellow San Franciscans, to be the first to know I will not be seeking re-election to Congress. I think there's something more in the background. With a grateful heart, I look forward to my final years of service as your proud representative, Pelosi said. Pelosi became the most powerful woman in congressional history in 2002 when she was elected House Minority Leader by her fellow Democrats. When the party took majority control of the chamber in 2007, Pelosi became the first and so far only woman to wield the Speaker gavel. All right. Now, this is funny. I want to show you what Trump said about her retirement announcement. She held the title until Democrats lost their House majority in 2011. When the party won the chamber back in 2019, Pelosi served as House Speaker for a second time. After Republicans regained majority control of the House following the 2022 midterm elections, Pelosi stepped aside as the Democrat leader, but she remained in Congress and was referred to as Speaker Emerita. Let me show you something. Let me show you what Trump said about her. Look at this. Trump slammed Pelosi following her retirement announcement, calling it a great thing for America. So Nancy Pelosi announces her retirement, and President Donald Trump slammed her with a great thing for America. This is what he said. She was evil, corrupt, and only focused on bad things for our country, Trump told a Fox News reporter. She was rapidly losing control of her party, and it was never coming back. I'm very honored. She impeached me twice and failed miserably twice. Nancy Pelosi is highly overrated politician. Oh my God, this guy is ruthless. He impeached me twice and failed miserably twice. Nancy Pelosi is highly overrated politician. All right, I want to show you something that I just found here, and let me know. I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you guys remember this clash that Nancy Pelosi had with CNN when she was asked about insider trading? Should lawmakers be allowed to trade stocks? And then Nancy Pelosi snapped right on television saying, "Oh, why are you asking that question?" So this was back in August. But look what I found. Senator Rick Scott calls for GAO review of Nancy Pelosi's trading history. Washington, D.C. This was back on August 20th. This interview was August 20th. And he came, I guess, the same day with this. Today, Senator Rick Scott sent a letter to the Government Accountability Office requesting a full audit and review of the stock trading history of former Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her immediate family throughout her time in Congress. This review is crucial to fully understanding any potential avenues for corrupt members to use insider information for personal gain and ensure public trust that members are working in America's best interest. So this is pretty much the letter. Let me pull it up real quick for you guys. There you go. I mean, do you think, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is one of the reasons she announced retirement. Maybe, I don't know, she thinks she's probably going to get caught or something. But there you go. This is coming from Rick Scott. Let's take a look here. I am writing to formally request that the Government Accountability Office conduct a thorough audit on and review of the investment activities of Representative Nancy Pelosi and her immediate family during her tenure as a member of Congress. For years, former Speaker Pelosi has faced allegations of insider trading as her family investment raked in millions at an unusual high return. This has created a widespread public concern and distrust in members like Pelosi with access to privileged information that can be used for personal gain, creating a clear conflict of interest and allowing corruption to breed in Washington. This is going straight to the throat. No member of Congress should be in office to benefit from their position. The people's elected representative in Congress should be here to serve the families of their district and states, and they must have the public trust that their best interests are always the top priority. To maintain and strengthen the public trust in our institutions, it is critical that we fully understand the root of this issue and address any potential avenues that allow the use of privileged information to maintain the highest standards of integrity, ethical conduct, and transparency with the elected representative. This is pretty much what they're trying to do. Look at this last two bullet point right here. Therefore, I request that GAO examine the timing and nature of any stock trades or investment made by Representative Pelosi and her family with pending legislation or congressional activity under her purview. So pretty much whether any existing ethics, disclosure, or conflict of interest requirement were violated. So pretty much they want to investigate her for the past 40 years about trading, if she has anything to do with the companies, if she knew any type of information, inside information for her to make those trades, the timing and the nature of the trades, because she knew. That's one of the reasons she was there were allegations against her about insider trading, because she was making a lot of money, and everybody knows about what she was doing. So this was pretty much Rick Scott from Florida. We'll see how that goes. But Nancy Pelosi announcing her retirement all of a sudden, I don't know. It raised a lot of eyebrows. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this retirement? Do you think it's a good thing for America? Do you think it's a bad thing for America? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, you hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.